when you go home, that's when you be hearing the noise to bath baby clean in the hospital, boil the baby, put ventilator on the baby's brain, bench the baby's head. When this sleepless night eats you, it really eats deep. When sleepless nights eats, it really blessed fan. Yeah. Welcome and welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're a first time viewer, you're welcome. If you're a returning viewer, you're welcome as well. If you have not subscribed and you have been viewing our content, please subscribe. Please subscribe. We need your subscription.
Yes, and baby Annabelle is begging you to subscribe. Wait, baby, talk to our viewers. Let them subscribe.
Please subscribe. Please like this video. It helps YouTube to recommend it to other viewers. Please share with people that you know need it. You may be saving a marriage, young couple, maybe saving a life. Please share. Thank you very much. Without further ado, today is just discussion. This guy has postpartum been the challenges we've experienced or we've seen that may likely happen after delivery. Number one is lactation. Like many mothers, at least a good number of mothers don't get to lactate immediately. Yeah. The baby is born and the baby must eat 20 within the first few hours of life. Babies must eat so that the baby's sugar level will not drop. The baby will not have a condition called hypoglycemia. This hypoglycemia.
Something.
No, it's hypoglycemia. I don't know if it's hypoglycemia, but it's hypoglycemia. Yeah, so low sugar level in babies, it affects baby's brain. I think I even learned that it can lead to cerebral palsy and all. So your baby must eat, whichever hospital you use. Some hospital will say, hey, just leave the baby is sleeping. No, when you deliver, please let your baby eat, no matter how small, even if it's 10 meals or formula. If you are not lactating yet, please get formula. Let your baby have formula. A fed baby is better than a, God forbid, any other negative situation. So please get, if you don't have formula in your pack before, because you don't know if you lactate immediately or if you don't lactate immediately, then depending on the kind of nipple the mother has, it may also aid. You know, some women may even be lactating, but the baby cannot hold it yet. So, and if the baby cannot hold the nipple yet, he or she cannot suck.
Like I remember our hospital experience. I think this was one of the mistakes we made. We bought breast pump beforehand, trusting God that we are going to lactate. Then when my wife put to bed, she put to bed around 7 in the evening. So the nurses, they came and they asked, where's our baby formula? We're like, we didn't bring. So they just advised that I should quickly run down to the shop, a pharmacy, and get it. Because
I was lactating, but
yes, she was lactating, but it wasn't
much, and my baby cannot grab the nipple yet.
Exactly.
The amount is still small.
Exactly. So that first night, we gave the baby formula. Then by daybreak, God so kind, the breast milk water started coming gradually, small. Then they had to use a syringe to
bring out the nipple.
Yeah, to extract it so that they will feed the baby.
Then I had to start using breast pump because, okay, let me just say this. Please get formula because your baby needs to be fed.
Sure.
If you are using any hospital you are using, please make sure, if they say let the baby sleep, no, let your baby eat though. Then I want your baby to eat, even if it's 10 meals. So you may want to go with, most of them will tell you to come with cup and spoon. You may want to go with a very small baby feeder. Anyone your baby will be able to take, and they can even use syringe to feed the baby, that pending the time. So that being said, breast pump, where breast pump comes in is that it helps you to also bring the shape of the nipple out.
Yes.
Apart from helping you to extract milk, it helps you to bring out the shape of the nipple so that your baby can hold it.
I saw it firsthand in my wife. Honestly, I thank God that we got this breast pump. Because when she wanted to breastfeed, when she to start, the nurses came and were like, "Wow, your nipple is not out and your child cannot grasp it." So when we started this using breast pump, I even saw it that the nipple began to form. Yes, because it was pulling the nipple out. It was giving it shape for the baby to grasp.
And in 1 day or 2.
Yeah, by the second day, the baby was able to grasp the nipple.
Because it's actually not a nice sight when you are seeing your baby starve. It's not like your baby is sleeping away in your presence because it no food, you understand? So it's better you give baby food. Some people say water and glucose. Many hospitals will not agree depending on the standard of the hospital they are using. Because for our hospital, after that first formula, they did not agree for me to give her. They said that first colostrum, that first breast milk that will come is what they need. So they make sure if we pump, I will pump. If it's they used I will insert the picture of that first this thing. They use syringe to extract the milk. 10 milks, they fed her like that. I should keep pumping. Like they were really on our matter.
But
that's the standard of the hospital.
For some people that because we know some people they don't lactate till 1-2 weeks after delivery. You may still want to try formula.
You also have to continue. You not even may still want to. You have to continue formula because your baby must eat. At least babies eat in 2 hours. Like in 2 hours, every 2 hours, at least they should eat. That's what.
And also for those that have nipples that the baby can grasp, I think yours is
okay. And what if they are not lactating? You may have a graspable nipple, but no milk. So just get and some people used to say, why breast pump? I will always be at home with the baby. I'm on maternity leave. I'm on this. I'm on that. Why you need a breast pump? Because when this sleepless night eats you, it really eats deep. When sleepless nights eats, it really eats deep. So we advise that you get a breast pump so that you can express milk when you need to rest, because you need to rest. You really need to rest after delivery. So that when you need to rest, somebody else can actually help you feed the baby. I think that's the only thing any other person cannot help you to do. But feeding the baby with breast milk, carrying the baby, changing diaper, changing the baby's clothes, anybody can do that. Anybody that is around to help you, or even your husband can learn to do that.
For me, I can testify. The breast pump really helps because for me, I wanted my wife to rest well, and thank God we had help, assistance around the house. But still yet, I needed to be close to my baby, and for me, I can't breastfeed.
Yeah,
so that breast milk in the bottle was very helpful. I fed the baby, so I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, so it helps you. It even relaxes the pressure on you. You know, you can move around, you can sleep when you get to sleep, and without bothering that your baby is starving or your baby is in distress or whatever. Yeah, so that really helps us. And you may want to if you don't know, you should look into your diet before delivery so that it will make it very easy for you to lactate, your body to lactate. I don't know if you take PAP, you may want to take it start taking it from your 3rd trimester, if not from the beginning itself. You should start cleaning your nipple with cotton wool and olive oil. Clean your nipple every day so that the dead cells on the nipple will clean off. It will not block the places where the milk should flow from. So you should clean it every day. Clean it as much as you can. If you notice that you are cramping, so that you don't stimulate or force labor, you may be doing it 2 days interval or 1 day interval, but shall make sure that your nipple is well cleaned. As you are cleaning it with cotton wool, you'll be seeing the stains on the cotton wool. Just clean your areola, the black area around the nipple as well. It will help lactation, because this lactation matter looks simple until when you're in the situation and the nurses are pounding on you. You are seeing your baby almost as weak as anything. Like for our hospital, they kept coming to check her blood sugar level like 2 hours just to be sure that she's okay. You understand? So if your hospital is checking too, if God forbid your baby's sugar level is dropping, they will have to put more pressure on you, and you're already stressed post delivery, everybody's running around now trying to save the baby. So lactation is really a big deal post delivery. We know it looks simple, but it's really a big deal. So if you want to take more pap as a mom, take pap with milk. Oats too helps. I've learned oats helps. Whatever it is, you can share research on foods that help with lactation. Drink warm water too, it helps. And another thing is that your body produces milk more in the morning because of the prolactin level.
Yeah.
So when you have breast pump, it helps you to even express milk in that morning, so that you can preserve it in the freezer and feed your baby. Your baby will be well fed. Also, instead of your baby to take only water, like the breast milk comes in two forms. There's a part that comes like almost water, and there's the other part that comes with milky substance. You can see it yellowish. When you have breast pump, right, it helps your baby to drink everything. But most times, if they are lactating directly, they can get lazy and just stop at that water when they see that they are satisfied, or their mouth is paining them. You will think they are fed. You don't know that they are tired, and that's why some babies keep crying and crying and crying, because they are not well fed. So you just be like, why is this baby crying? You don't know that because they are not well fed. And if you want that, I'm breastfeeding my baby, why is my baby not chubby like other exclusive breastfed babies? It may be because it's just the quote and unquote, the water, the other juicy part, especially after colostrum has come out, the other juicy part, maybe your baby is not drinking it, you understand, because they are tired after they have got still small, their thirst has been quenched, they just sleep up. So you may want to take that. If you are a man watching this, to take notes of it for your wife, because we learned the hard way. No, not saying we didn't learn it the hard way, but some people learned it the hard way. Yeah. So you may want to really put this into consideration. Another thing you should put into mind is that your baby must be immunized before you start receiving visitors. Before you start telling people the address of your hospital, before you start telling people to come and
where is he? Fine boy, fine girl. Yeah. Before you come and
where is your hospital? Before you start giving people the address of your hospital, make sure your baby is immunized. Your baby has collected immunization. The first one, BCG, that's what they call it.
I think they give vitamin K. There was one that
they will give that one at birth.
At birth, yes.
But
there immunization, are some that I don't know if they depend on the kind of hospital you are.
They should.
Yeah. Before they even hand the baby to
over to you, they don't give the people called I think that was what I meant. I'm not sure. Make your research. You are not medical people. But before you start taking visitors, let your baby get the BCG immunization. Ask if the hospital does immunization, which day. Hopefully it will be close to the day you delivered. If it's not, you still have to wait it out. Before your baby gets BCG, make sure that it's only your husband and you, or one person that has always been with you, that can only handle the baby. No kissing of the baby, no touching of the baby till that immunization is gotten. For us, we gave birth on the Tuesday, and then the immunization was on the Friday. Ask if the hospital does the immunization. If not, they will refer you to maybe hospitals where they do it. You just go there, you take the immunization, and then you go. That's very, very important for the health of your baby. Another thing you should prepare for is the sleepless night.
Sleepless night. See, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm feeling sleepy. My eyes are closing.
You will always feel sleepy when you have a newborn. That's just the truth. You will always feel sleepy, because I know they say sleep when they sleep, but okay, now she is sleeping. We cannot sleep.
We can't sleep because this is the only window we have to release this content to you guys. If not, if we sleep when she's sleeping, then
we have to get other yes, you have to get other areas of your life running. My husband will go to the office, we will film content, and we'll do it. We will cook. We need to eat, because no matter the bulk of food you cook, for as we advised, and preparing for postpartum, The food will finish, you need to cook, you wash her clothes, you will wash your own. See, there are other things to do, and when they sleep you get to do that, because when they are not sleeping they are in your hands are occupied with them. So it doesn't really work that way. It's just when you once in a while, when you sometimes though you have to intentionally look away from any other thing you have to do just to catch some sleep. And sometimes in the night, especially when they are sleeping and you hold them, if you get to doze off. But the reality of sleepless nights is is real.
It's real. There was a day that baby did not sleep till 2:30 a.m. in the night, and for me, I need to wake up as early as 5 and prepare for office. It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny.
You be working like a moving zombie because you be so tired, and sometimes they just keep crying and you are wondering what is the problem.
But for me, we thank God for our baby. She's not the crying type.
But you still know when she's not so much in comfort. So prepare for sleepless night though. I know that nothing prepares you for sleepless night. That's the word. Nothing prepares you. You will hear that sleepless night.
No, but for the mother, I think during the last phase of the pregnancy,
may give you an idea
exactly
of what.
Because I think the hours that they will be awake when they come, those
they will start the routine in the womb. You can tell from, if you are very attentive, you can tell the time they kick more in the night, so you can say that okay, from so times to so times I think the baby will be awake.
For me, I think I remember our own case. From 9 o'clock in the evening, 9 p.m., the baby will start kicking. You'll be seeing movement in my wife's stomach.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Then again in the night, sometimes my wife will tell me that babe, I've not been able to sleep. Kicks here and there. So when the baby came, those were the times that she will be awake.
So it kind of prepared me. Just that, let me give you a inside joke. Those days I was like, I didn't sleep last night. You'll be like, oh, that's my baby, active baby. Now that she's out and it's not our baby.
Even the active baby is affecting me.
Sometimes like, why are you not sleeping now? So quick one, if your baby
I'm feeling sleepy right now, but
if your baby is fuzzy and not sleeping, you may want to check their diaper. They may be hungry. It may be eat. Yes, I know that the narrative has always been cover baby up, protect them, but the thing is that you can overcover them. This generation of children they are different. Like, there was a day I was breastfeeding, like we were exhausted, all the milk had pumped. I was breastfeeding for almost 12 hours because I covered her, like she was wearing overall, I still put flannel, I was carrying her on my body. She was just crying out. When I put breast in her mouth is when she's calm. When I remove it, I prayed over. We did everything. It was myself and my friend praised that were that day. I was just like I was just tired. I removed the overall. It was not remaining her inner waist. You will not believe that immediately she slept off. That was the day we got to know that okay, her heat tolerance level is a bit low. So you may want to do that.
Even up till now, you can see that but most times we wear her clothes, but you see now she's not wearing clothes because her heat tolerance level
she will not sleep once she's sleeping.
And you can see
we got her a fan, a mini fan, so because we cannot be putting on the major fan in the house for her. It will be too much for her. So we have to get her a mini fan to help her to sleep. So you may want to check for that. I know the narrative is there. Another thing that may be a challenge is tradition. After delivery, that's when you'll be hearing that, especially if maybe by chance, either you or even your husband does not know the tradition, the details in his family. That's when you'll be hearing in our family, when a woman gives birth, she doesn't eat this. When a woman gives birth, she baths with boiling water. When the baby must be dipped inside hot water. So maybe we will tell you that the nurse to bath baby clean in the hospital. Like for our hospital now, they had workers that their assignment is to come in and bath baby, and they are women, like older women, not
elderly ones with children.
Women like not only children, like elder. When I say women in their 60s, like these ones are women. So in our hospital, those are the women. I think if they are employed That's their job. They come in every morning, they will ask you for your baby's this thing, they will back your baby right in front of you there and do what only you are agree and the hospital standard agrees for them to do medically this thing. But when you go home, that's when you be hearing they know to bath baby clean in the hospital, boil the baby, put ventilator on the baby's brain, bench the baby's head, mold the baby's
head, press her cheek, give her butt shape, give her this, give her herbal drugs. This is agbo.
give her this one, give her that one.
Put palm oil in her mouth.
That's also a challenge. Tradition, things that are not medically proven, things that they did not bath the baby with palm oil, the baby will have body odor, the baby will have this one, the baby will have that one, all manner of meat. So that's also a challenge you may prepare your mind to put up with. We've talked about things to discuss. Prepare your mind to face it. Are you allowing traditional way of with your baby? Because many of these traditional ways of in recent times has ended in shampoo. Should I call it shampoo? That it has ended in trouble.
Yeah.
In the bid of massaging baby, there are many people that have mistakenly broken the baby's hand, broken the baby's leg, mistakenly poured hot water. I think they went for immunization.
Yes, they went for immunization because I carried her for immunization because my wife could not stand it. So I carried her, and the woman close to me, when she brought her own baby for immunization, the nurses, they saw her, they were like, what's happening here? She said hot water poured because according to her explanation that the baby was having
catarrh, which I don't think it was
congestion, nose congestion, and she was giving the child hot water to inhale. Mistakenly, the hot water now poured on the baby's lap. Come and see the way the nurses lashed this woman. What kind of attitude is that? What if the hot water now pours on his face or pours on his genital? What will you do? They lashed the woman. So
I'm not criticizing, but it could be in the process of massaging this baby massage thing. See, either you massage your baby or you press your baby's intestine, babies will sleep. So far they are well fed, their diaper is not wet, they will sleep. Anyways, do what you are okay with. But tradition, be prepared to face tradition. And if you are not agreeing to the traditional way, you may want to you have to make up your mind, because you have a lot of arguments to do. You have to step on some toes. You have to step on some toes.
Like for us, though I honor tradition, but there are some things that I personally, for me, I was like, no, we are not doing this. So I remember one of our family member brought a suggestion that do this for the baby, but the hospital, they already told us the alternative that works. I was like, please, let's not do it. No is no. Thank you very much.
I went by the hospital's this thing, and the baby is fine, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Another thing is, please, women, like if you are a new mom, I know you are clueless, but please gather as much information as possible, so that all these traditional things will not come and put you in unnecessary panic. That's just the truth. This massaging of stomach thing, it has been said that it leads to is the uterus prolapse, abi womb prolapse, abi something for women, which can be life-threatening. Your uterus will contract itself. So far you are breastfeeding your baby, your body will release oxytocin that will make the uterus to contract back to its position itself gradually. I don't know if you can see my stomach, and this is just a month and a week postpartum, and it has contracted by itself. Gradually it will go back by itself. Choose life over tradition. That is our counsel. Do whatever it is you want to do, but that's our counsel. Another challenge you may face is colic. There's something in babies that they call colic. That's when they deal with that. Their digestive system, even if your baby spent 42 weeks in your womb, their digestive system still continues to develop and it continues outside. So their digestive system is still trying to master how to digest food. So and they inhale.
I think we did a short clip on colic that Aketila did. You get to see it.
Yeah, I hope so. So the thing is, gas, they take in gas either from bottle or from even your breast. So it disturbs them, their stomach will, and they will not be grumbling. It's a very groaning, like they will be groaning, so that you not be scared. It's colic. There are many medical advices now around it, but from ancient times they've always given grape water, or nospamin or infacol. We are not medical doctors. That is what has been used. So consult your
any other one that is acceptable medically. Go ahead, please.
Some people used to say cook this leaf, cook that leaf, put this one, put that one.
Some go herbal way, traditional way of boiling different leaves. Traditional medication.
If you are okay with it, but remember that your baby's liver and kidney are still very tiny. So,
and those herbal drugs, they don't have
measurements. They
There's
just
no
say
prescription.
give for 1 cup, 2 cup, 1 spoon. It's just high gauge. You don't know the level of chemical content or whatever. But if you are okay by it, that's the way. You know, some people say that's the way they trained them. They didn't die. No problem. It's your baby. Yeah, I think basically these are the challenges, post-delivery challenges, and how we handle them. We provided solutions. We know that it will be helpful, especially to a new mom. Also get to understand how to nasal congestion for babies. They tend to have that a number of times. We get a nose extractor, a nose aspirator, as they call it. There are some oils that they use to put on their clothes that helps to clear their airways. Research about them, get them as well. And don't forget to always clean your baby's umbilical cord with alcohol, spirit 100%, always, please, to avoid infection. Cover it up and up. We believe you have been blessed. We believe you have been able to take 1 or 2. If you're a nursing mom, a new mom, an expectant mom,
or even a
single mom, this is a very good information for you. Please share with new moms, people that are pregnant, people that are expecting, so that they will put it to mind. And if your baby is sneezing, it's perfectly fine. It doesn't mean that you should not go and carry 20 more clothes to cover the baby. It is normal for babies to sneeze. They are clearing their airways. At least moderately. They sneeze. So that's why you not be running to your pediatrician every minute. I'll be burning money. Yeah, we are the young and blessed. We love and celebrate you.
And after this video, I'm going to sleep.
You are going to sleep?
I'm going to sleep. Continue sleep. Bye, guys.